Missing Hulk, number 7.
What's good, y'all? Friday night, Yerrr. I know you missed your boy, maybe Spider-Man, aka Shimama, the figure for a leg lock. Currently and still in a Columbia strap match with COVID, so bear with me in this one. Hopefully, I'll win this match. It ain't looking good with your boy.
Why is it a Colombian strap match?
Because I'm tied to this fucking virus. I thought it was a flu. I thought it was a cold, but now just like, yo, you got the COVID, my God. Just like, all right, well, get fucked. So, I mean, I'm tired of this shit. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I can't put no tussin on it. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But hopefully I'll win. Touch all 4 ropes. Or however it works for that one. Shout out to Stone Cold Saga Vega. But, shout out to all the shows holding it down for me that wasn't on. But we here for this one.
Did you catch the run at BlurredCon? Probably.
Possibly. I was hella drunk, yelling in niggas' faces about anime. It was probably a bad idea. So, what's up with y'all though?
Looks like we got I was watching Chisel Adonis. I actually wouldn't want him for one of my shows, but he was doing one of his videos, and then one of the clips he was using was when the 2-man power trip absolutely murdered Lita. Just like they destroyed her. And I was just reminiscing about that. That I said a tie into one of our topics for the night. But I mean, they did kill Lita. She took a stunner, a pedigree, like 8 chair shots, and the Hardys is just dead on the mat. So, High Risk Wrestling Podcast. I forget what we're talking about tomorrow, but we are talking about something tomorrow once I find my schedule. But yeah, we here. Looks like we got the Shield today.
Yes, sir.
Hotel Lima Echo Delta. I think that's how you spell it. I don't know.
But yeah, Hollywood Sensei of the Blurred Cartel. You know what I mean? We here Friday night. Yerrr. You know where to follow the Blurred Cartel: Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Twitch, and Reddit. We everywhere. And follow me, Hollywood_Sensei215 on TikTok.
Speaking of Spotify, the roundtable episode did get uploaded to all streaming platforms an hour ago. So go download that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on there, but please, it's still downloaded. Send some stars our way. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Send the stars.
And, I did want to ask this: what's the most iconic moment? Austin winning the title at WrestleMania 15 or Austin turning heel at
17? It's turning heel. For me, it's turning heel just because when we think about the worst WrestleManias in history, usually WrestleMania 15 is number 1, and that was the WrestleMania in Philly. Him winning the chip was a foregone conclusion, so it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. But him turning heel and teaming up with Vince McMahon.
You add Mike Tyson to the mix and all the other stuff. It got to add some type of, some clout. Right. But I respect your answer. Hollywood, you go 15 to 17. Most iconic moment.
15 to 17. I'm gonna have to agree with Jeremy on this one. It's 17. Hill Austin, bro. That's definitely more iconic for me. Yeah,
what's good with you, sir? Real quick, another question. Does the Undertaker? I mean, we know the Undertaker character is the best character in wrestling history, but does the Undertaker have the worst gimmick changes in wrestling history?
What do you mean? Because my
great gloves Undertaker, purple gloves Undertaker, Family Opera Undertaker, Mystery Darkness Undertaker.
American Badass is
Big Red, Big Evil. American Badass.
But here's the thing though. In my opinion, he's only been 2 takers. He's just been multiple versions of Deadman Taker and multiple versions of American Badass Taker.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like
in essence, they're still the same character. He's only been two characters. Now,
I know what I'm saying. Hear me again. I said
Okay.
he's the best character in wrestling history, but the worst does he have the worst gimmick variations in history? What I'm talking about: gray gloves, purple gloves, Phantom of the Opera,
you're saying variation.
Ministry, Big Evil, Big Red.
No, I think that's just a legend tweak. Think about this. How often has Jericho been tweaking his gimmick?
And it's been 180s to 180s to 180s to 180s. It's just,
for Jericho, yeah, but for me, Taker is just like a slight tweak on his character. I mean, I love Big Evil Taker. I can make you famous. Taker with the short hair, murdering Ric Flair at WrestleMania, getting eliminated by Maven in the Rumble, a Jeff Hardy ladder match. So I can't say they're bad. Like I can't say that because to me, because like I said, in essence, there's still two characters with just little
variations,
tweaks. But I like the variations. But yeah, like Jericho's the opposite. Jericho's got regular Lionheart. He's got the Lion Tamer. He's got the Painmaker. He's got the Wizard. He's got the light up jacket. He's got Jericho with the long hair.
He got the list. He got a bunch of shit. Y2J.
So,
the demo guy.
The demo guy. I can't think of anybody with a worse gimmick change
variations. Austin may be up there.
I mean, well, his was for the better though. Going from the ringmaster to Austin 316.
Oh yeah. But I'm putting Take up there unless I see somebody else. Other than that, the main story of the week is Raw TV 14. Is it going to make a difference, or who gives a fuck?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? Might bring back a little of that old school feel of wrestling, you know, as far as like the storylines or whatever, and you know, people being on the microphone and stuff like that. But I mean, the way the product has been pushed out, probably people not going to give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I just feel like it's a little bit of both, though. I care though. I'm excited for it because I want to see what's going to happen. I mean, as long as we don't got Vince coming out calling people niggas, we good. You know what I mean? We good.
Here's the thing though, we kind of don't like it's been reported and now it's like, is it happening? It's something, and this is not on the WWE. This is something going on with USA. So, but Zarian is a reputable reporter. So if he says it's happening, it's happening. Honestly, I think part of this stems from the investigation right now with Vince, that they could lose possibly some PG sponsors, and they could get some, I guess, more adults. I mean, like we're not going to get the 2-man power trip murdering Lita. You know what I mean? We're not going to get that. But
are we getting the mud fight matches? Vicky Guerrero was in stuff like that.
They bringing back the bra and panty matches.
Puppies, please don't bring back any puppies. No, we are
puppies.
We are beyond that. Gail Kim and Awesome Kong put their bodies on the line to evolve women's wrestling. Past that, please.
Bring back the lesbian tag team.
Hot lesbian action. 3-minute warning, killing those two chicks. What I could see is possibly just a little bit more mature product, not to the extent of what AEW is doing. I don't think there's going to be blood. I don't think WWE will be doing blood ever again unless it's by accident. If you go back and watch Cody and Seth's second match, there's a couple points where they're not blading, but they're trying to like cut each other open to draw blood. You might see some more cursing. Because if you look at an AEW crowd and a WWE crowd, there are a lot more children in a WWE crowd than there is an AEW.
Facts.
Remember back in the day in PG-13 movies, you get 3 shits and 1 fuck. So
Not
I'm just
anymore.
saying, and it's the USA Network. USA Network, you can say shit for free at that point.
Right.
Listen. Like as somebody that reads, writes, and studies TV, I've seen the slow, steady change and what's allowed. Not on. Remember, it used to be that all the hardcore adult stuff was on premium. Now I'm watching USA. I'm watching TNT. I'm like these regular basic cable channels. It's up there now.
Shout out to Aisha. Appreciate you.
Hold
Didn't it say nigger on Legends of Tomorrow? I knew we was going in hard times.
Yes, I think they said nigga one time. I remember watching Castle, and I'm almost positive I heard them say bitch and pussy on Castle.
Not on Castle.
Not on Castle.
I had to rewind it just to make sure my ears.
DVR those moments.
Shout out to
I just want to see somebody in the ring or with a live mic call another wrestler a pussy, and then we're all good. We're all full steam ahead right here. You got my money.
Listen, because you want to see that in WWE, because we definitely get that in AEW.
Oh yeah.
So somebody what? I don't know. Have we? They say shit a lot.
They say shit. They say you can't say fuck on cable. I know that.
You say shit. WWE, you can say fuck. They'll say it plenty of times with no mic on them, but
you can say shit. You can say bitch. I haven't heard of fuck. I've heard of pussy. I'm almost sure somebody in AEW called somebody a pussy. I'm assuming it was Eddie. I'm assuming it was Eddie Kingston.
Probably.
It's real.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Heavy on the speculation, and he'd be the right guy to assume would say something like that.
It's real to him.
It's still real to him.
Eddie's great because he makes me. So he's got to the point. Simon Miller has a counter. Does Eddie Kingston know that wrestling is a work, and it's always no.
So TV 14, no dice. It's just something to get people talking. They have no confirmed date. It's not going to be June 18th. Everybody relax.
Slow changes. I think there will be slow changes. Yeah.
Not no nip slips, anything like that.
I mean, they can do. They already do those already. So those already happen.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Charlotte and Mandy. And Rhea, actually. Never mind. Let's move on.
I mean, okay. In terms of weapon matches or just like more like extreme matches, are we getting like more protected chair shots, or just like or just more like extreme type matches like flaming tables or
on TV?
Things like that? Yeah.
I mean, we've already gotten 2 Hell in a Cells on TV.
We're not doing unprotected chair shots. I know that, but we get some
already
protected chair shots.
I don't think so. I think because the moment they start doing more of those matches, they're immediately going to be compared to AEW, and that's one thing they don't want.
Thumbtacks.
Yeah. What was the last time you seen WWE actually use thumbtacks? I cannot remember.
Man. Yeah,
the infamous Randy Orton versus Captain Jack.
How long ago was that?
Yeah, that was years ago.
A long ass time ago.
Niggas was teenagers back then.
But this is not an Attitude Era resurgence, is what everybody's saying.
No, I think if anything, what they will do is maybe they'll test it out first in NXT.
We're not bringing back the hardcore. Well, I think they should bring back the hardcore title, but it's the 24.
But that's what the 24/7 title is. They just don't use it.
It's not hardcore enough. I mean, granted, the hardcore title, they did fight in like playgrounds and like amusement parks.
Who can
stuff
forget
like that.
Crash Holly at Chuck E. Cheese? Who can forget
Yo.
Crash Holly?
They
Crash
can
Holly.
easily do that and keep
a
the love
picnic.
story stuff.
Best
Like,
hardcore
I don't
champion of all time, Crash Holly.
like stop doing the running stuff. You
That's
can
that's
spend
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like with the 24/7 title can be the harder title, but they have to truly commit to it. When the first got introduced and they had all these bits getting pinned on a plane and sleeping, Maria at the OBGYN getting pinned. If you commit to it like that fully, then yes, it can be something worth
and shout out.
watching.
You know who committed to it the best besides R-Truth,
Drake Maverick.
Jinder Mahal. Because guess what? Jinder Mahal became 24/7 champion on social media. It wasn't even it was filmed, but it was on social media that he won on a golf course.
He won on a golf course, and then R-Truth pinned him on the airplane.
Right. So just keep doing shit like that. And like, you could
remember what they were doing recently with Reggie and Tamina and Dana Brooke and R-Truth? Give me that. Reggie and they going to get some damn ice cream. Yes. You just have to commit to it. Just
Right.
commit to it. It can be worth something.
we understand.
Stop doing
We understand. Just open the budget up, like how Vince just walked in the supermarket and say, "I want your supermarket for the night," and then Stone Cold Booker T just beat each other's ass and racked up like $100,000 worth of damage. Just do that again.
Remember, I would love another supermarket beatdown.
Remember R-Truth and Carmella with the 24/7 title? That was great stuff.
But with that, you can easily incorporate that into a pay-per-view match. It's just like, 24/7 championship in Walmart or something like that. And then you can book a deal with Walmart to just be like, hey, we're doing WWE Walmart deals and
that's how you
toys
get
and stuff like that.
That's how you get sponsors. Just don't do what y'all did at
Don't
TLC.
do it in Target, do it in Walmart, and then don't do it in fucking Burger King, do it in fucking McDonald's.
Don't mess up my Targets. Targets is for us good people. Do it in the trash that is Walmart, okay?
Do it in Walmart.
Do it at all the Walmarts in Jersey.
Can you imagine the bit where Tozawa's working at he's an intern working at McDonald's and just fucking Reggie trying to get him fired.
Liv just murdered Tamina. Liv looked really good in her match.
Give me the title or I'll fire you. Okay.
You saw this past weekend when Brody King attacked Darby Allin at that signing. Give me stuff like that. Give me stuff like that. You got remember Summer of Punk when CM Punk just left and he was just going everywhere with the championship? They commit.
I'm not jacking that.
Just commit.
That lasted like a week.
And he should have been going for longer than a month. But we got to get the SummerSlam match. That's besides.
Fair enough. Before we go to the next topic, in between topic, better belt design, big gold belt or the IWGP Heavyweight Championship?
I'm going to be the murderer in this. I actually don't like the IWGP Championship. I'll go with the big gold belt.
Listen, it's always big gold for me.
Big gold belt is too iconic, yo.
Right. Big gold
over the IWGP, not the Power Ranger belt, not the one they got now, but the original one.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. So let me look it up there. Hold on, IWGP Heavyweight Championship, because the only one I know is the one
not the fucking Voltron belt that they have now.
Okay, it's kind of more round with like
the one 80 Styles had, the one Okada like owned.
Man,
one Naito had, the one Kota Ibushi had.
I'm still going big gold.
I'm still going big gold belt.
Fair enough.
Still going big gold belt.
Any particular reason?
It's anytime somebody says, "Yo, what's the best design championship?" My brain immediately goes to the big gold belt. It's something about honestly, what it really is. It's the first thing image that comes to my mind is the big gold belt with NWO spray paint on it and Hulk Hogan using it as a guitar. I'm like, that's just I can't. That's just iconic. There are other ones that start to enter the conversation. The North American Championship looks great. The White IC title.
Facts.
The NXT UK Championship is beautiful. But something about the big gold belt is just.
I'll
I don't
ask
know, man.
this. I'll ask this. What's the worst looking belt? The brand appropriate tag team titles or the penny belts, the penny tag titles?
Oh yeah, the Penny Jones. I hated them Jones.
With the Centurions on it.
Yeah, I hated
Remember David Otunga, Michael McGillicuddy had it.
Aren't those the belts they have now?
No, they come on. They got rid of the penny belts.
Really?
What? Did you hear the names I just said that had those titles? Usos had those titles too, but
David Otunga.
Yo, the belts. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship looks like a nickel, a silver.
Right, and then you got the penny belts, the penny copper belts.
I rather the nickel Jones. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the spinning Jones was fire. That was my
the spinner. Okay, the spinner U.S. title is one of the worst looking belts I ever seen.
Wait, which one?
The WWE one was fire.
The spinner U.S. title that Cena had was awful.
Yeah, the U.S. joint, yeah, but the WWE.
It just said U.S. and it spun. That's it. It looked terrible.
But I gotta look at a picture of the bronze penny. Yeah, these are the
the penny belts.
Yeah, but this is what the SmackDown Tag Team Championship is. It's just silver.
I know that. I just said what looks worse. That's all.
Because the bronze one is on Raw.
The color coded brand appropriate belts or the penny belts.
They're both bad.
Well, okay, that's a fair answer.
That is true.
Because I'm looking.
Hey, they both look bad. Okay, cool.
I'm looking at Otunga with his championship, and it's the fucking penny, and the current SmackDown one is the nickel. So.
Oh goodness. I think I did want to bring up that topic next week. Who had which?
I wanted to bring up something real quick, Dad. I really don't like Corey Graves, but he made a really, really good point today. It was something about NXT 2.0. He said that yes, you may not like the change, but you have the character work, the cinematic stuff they're doing is all great. That I actually agree with. That they finally got all these unique characters, but he said the major reason that people turn off NXT 2.0 is everybody wrestles the same. And I was like, I have to go back and think about it. I was like, hold on. He's right. He said Tony D'Angelo, or he's this mob guy. He should be a street fighter. Why is he doing wrestling moves? Why is he not trying to hurt people? But I think that's the biggest mistake.
Don't try and make it make sense.
That's the biggest mistake with NXT when they said we're going to stop really getting indie guys. We're going to bring up everybody through our system. Everybody wrestles the same. So like when it's crazy when Io Shirai and even Kaylee Ray eventually leave. I'm looking at the current crop of women coming up. I'm like, hold on, all of these women wrestle the same, no matter their size, with the exception of Casey Carter and fucking Katana Chance. I'm looking at
whatever name they are.
Right, everybody wrestles the same. Like, how many true stand-up? Like, Melo's a standout. I think Melo's going to be a star, but they've already failed once with a charismatic black dude in Swerve, so I'm not really holding my breath.
Braun just wrestles like a swole guy, so I get it.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like, all right. If they still had Keith Lee, he would be wrestling their style instead of just letting Keith Lee wrestle. The man did a plancha with ease Wednesday night. He just jumped over the top rope and flipped on like 4 dudes, and they wouldn't let him.
And they asked you to do that.
I'm sorry, that was just a rank. Like, Corey Graves was making too much sense there, and I barely like Corey Graves.
All right, real quick. The next topic is gimmick shows. So what I mean by gimmick shows is Mismatch Challenge, Taboo Tuesday, Friday Night Heat, Saturday Night Heat, Sunday Night Heat, whatever, halftime heat, whatever the fucking heats. You don't really gotta include Great American Bash or the Bash or stuff like that, or Halloween Havoc because they don't have any themes like that. But you can include you can't include Hell in a Cell. Really, I don't want you to, but you can.
I immediately thought of
Cyber Monday.
Taboo Tuesday to Cyber Sunday. I immediately thought of kind of pay-per-views that have actual themes. Like the first one that came to mind that they don't even do anymore, which is kind of shocking. Impact used to do Lockdown. Every match on the show is in a steel cage. I'll you know what I'm gonna say, Cam. Championship Scramble.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring
If
that
you
back.
okay, so I'll ask you this: if you could book a championship scramble match right now, what would it be?
Which company?
WWE.
Which title?
Roman, the Universal Undisputed, not undisputed championship.
I'd go championship scramble is usually 5. I'll pick 5. I'd go Roman, Seth, Riddle, Lashley, and Corbin I will pick Corbin to win. That in the end he would sneak out the win. And you're like, well, why is Corbin his match? Because Corbin is his match for that reason, to sneak out the win. So yeah, Roman, Seth, Lashley, Riddle, Corbin. I think Corbin should have been world champion already. That's just me.
He's gonna go down as one of those guys that should have been world champion but never was.
Gets a quick 4-month reign and it's over.
No, it's just he never was. He never got it.
He's Roddy Piper. He's Ted DiBiase.
Scott Hall. He's all of them.
Yeah, that's what I would.
And kind of that's like elite talent to be in wrestling, sort of like like football, the Jim Kellys, the Dan Marinos, the stuff like that. It's like, oh, I never won a championship. Barry Sanders.
They're showing a Extreme Rules commercial. Paul Heyman doing the commercial. I have a feeling that they're going to like go all out for Extreme Rules of Philly. So
and don't forget the poster child of not winning a championship, Chris Paul. So chop.
Extreme Rules of Philly. I'm there.
Listen, I'm ready, yo. Club.
They talk about $113 for these tickets.
I said 133.
Oh, I'm sorry. Add that $20.
Club.
Hollywood Sensei, what's a gimmick show that you missed you want to bring back?
All right, so I know they do it. I mean, I know they do it like every once in a while, but they used to have the pay-per-view for the King of the Ring. I want a whole King of the Ring pay-per-view again.
The whole show is the tournament.
Yeah, I mean that's what I want. I mean, I miss that. I mean, we need that back. Like I like how they do it now is okay, it's cool, but nah, we need that pay-per-view.
All right. If you could book a King of the Ring semifinals, what would it be? I'm not gonna go through the whole 16, but a King of the Ring semifinals.
Your final 4?
Yeah, final 4.
That's a good question. Oh, come back to me.
I got you. What I did in 2K19 in my armchair booking, drinking beer, for the Raw brand, it'd be Money in the Bank, and then I'll book King of the Ring like 2 weeks after, and the winner of the King of the Ring gets an automatic title shot for it.
Yeah,
SmackDown title.
You have to. That was my one thing. WWE doesn't believe in stakes, so it's like every time we get a Survivor Series, all of a sudden where it's like, oh, we're Team SmackDown, we're Team Raw. For what reason? So my thought process was the winning team, whether it's men's or women, who's ever left as the survivors would face each other on their next show in a match, and the winner of that match gets a title shot. So let's say SmackDown wins and they have 3 people left. The following SmackDown, those 3 dudes fight to get a title shot. If there's a sole survivor, he's the number 1 contender.
Also, hold on. Once I get a graphic card going and all that other stuff, I challenge both of you to GM mode in Raw vs. SmackDown in 2K22. We could figure things out. I would like to do that. I think
GM mode, I'm with it. I mean,
because I was give y'all a spoiler. One of my shows for the Filthy Casual is we will actually build AEW. We will build them the Ring of Honor roster. We're gonna do all the work for Tony Khan. We're gonna do all the work for Tony Khan. Here's an event that I would love for WWE to bring back. Evolution. You could bring that back. You don't need to bring
the one
back
and only pay-per-view.
So, listen, I don't get it. Impact was doing all women's reviews for the better part of a decade, and they just got great reviews. They say, listen,
it doesn't count.
What else?
Bring back the mixed match challenge, please.
Yeah, mixed match challenge.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I like to see it.
It was the whole thing was a glorified house show. Everybody could do what they want. Everybody get the random TVs they want.
And you have to commit to it. Like, have it. I don't know if you wanted to have it bleed over into the actual show, but
it actually did.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Alexa and Braun is probably the most famous pairing that ended up working together. But for example,
AJ Charlotte,
they had a chance to actually elevate Mandy, even though I don't like her. They had a chance to elevate Mandy Rose when she was with Goldust, and they just never did it. Like,
yeah, that was a fumble.
Like, you had it. You had it.
Hey guys, remember the Mae Young Classic? Remember that? But then
well, yeah. Remember the Cruiserweight Classic?
Yeah, when they actually had Kota Ibushi on there. Remember that guy?
Brian Kendrick did a was it a vertebreaker? What move? He did a forbidden move that you're not supposed to do. I don't think it was the vertebreaker.
All right, I got the 4 that I would put in the.
What happened to Armageddon?
And that
Armageddon failed. Armageddon failed after the Hell in a Cell match, and then it never was like.
It wasn't really a gimmick pay-per-view. It was just we just remember Armageddon because of the Hell in a Cell match and that bomb ass stage it had.
Hey, remember Cedric Alexander? Remember they got signed on the spot because he had bomb ass matches.
What how Sensei do your Final Four? I need to. I'm trying to find this move. I think it was Brian Kendrick. I want to say it was the vertebreaker.
The vertebreaker.
He did a move that was banned.
To answer Cam's question, I would go. Give me Riddle. I'm gonna put Riddle.
Shout out to Phoenix A. Smith.
Put my boy Madcap in there.
Not Madcap.
Yeah, Madcap.
Oh, I know what the move is.
Riddle, Madcap. I know they still tag team partners right now, but I put Montez Ford in there and Ricochet.
I would definitely put Montez Ford in the King of the Ring.
And who goes to the finals?
What was your 4 again? First of all, who's facing who?
I'm assuming Montez is Ricochet.
Yeah, Montez and Ricochet off the rip. That's Madcap versus Riddle. And then I take Riddle and Montez in the final.
Why is Shanky in? Never mind.
The move was the Burning Hammer.
Oh yeah.
They did that in the Cruiserweight Classic. I remember Corey Graves was like, Burning Hammer? He just did the Burning Hammer.
Trying to kill that nigga.
But yeah.
Who wins King of the Ring? That's my question.
Montez Ford.
Yeah, Montez Ford.
Oh, okay. Because I was kind of investing in it at this point.
Yeah, I got Ford winning it against Riddle. Ford and Riddle.
Listen, when we set up this fucking GM mode, it's definitely gonna be subscription based. So just like this, we're gonna draft our people and we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it every week.
I'm with it.
Two-person GMs. I'm probably gonna run it with Goose. Me and Goose versus y'all too if y'all want it.
All right, y'all can take that. Y'all can take that.
Me and Goose go fucking. All Goose can do is book some shit, so I'll give him that. All right, before we go to the next topic, top 5 NXT champions. Go.
World champ. Which belt?
What? Top 5 NXT champions. Nah, you know the main championship, like.
Does it have to be in order, or can I just give you 5?
I would love it to be in order, but you know you can just give me 5 if you feel that way.
Okay, hold on. 5, Aleister Black. 4, Gargano. 3, Andrade. 2.
What?
Made me lose my thought. God damn it.
You lost your own fucking thought saying Andrade.
5. Damn it, who did I have at 5? God damn it.
You said Aleister Black at 5. You said Aleister Black, Gargano,
Andrade. 2, Ciampa. Number 1, Adam Cole.
Respect.
Why is it?
I don't like it. I hate it, but okay. Hollywood top 5 NXT champions.
All right, so
this
5. I got Kevin Owens. 5. 4. Give me Seth Rollins. 3. Finn Balor. 2. I got 2. I'll go Adam Cole. And 1. I got Ciampa at 1.
I feel like 1 and 2 should be some combination of always Ciampa and Adam Cole.
You ain't wrong either way.
Number 5, Johnny Gargano. Number 4, Adam Cole.
Wow.
Number 3, Tommaso Ciampa. Number 2, Kevin Owens. Number 1, Finn Balor.
Finn at 1, I'm not mad at it. I mean, he was in my top 3. So
Finn had to come back and make that belt relevant.
I'll tell you who's worse than number 1, and that's Karrion Kross. Fuck him.
Jesus.
Oh, Karrion Kross was my guy.
Kevin Owens number 2 because he transcended from NXT to the main roster with the title.
And no love for Seth Rollins from neither one of y'all. What's going on?
I mean, he's the first champion. That's it.
I honestly, his reign is not even close to being as iconic as anybody on.
I mean, Bo Dallas. If I made a top 10, Bo Dallas would be on there over Seth Rollins.
I would pick Bo over Seth.
Well, I'm Seth Rollins biased, so I understand.
That's fair. I got Bo Dallas over Bobby Roode, Drew Galloway, or Drew Gulak, whatever. It's Drew McIntyre. whatever the fuck. Aleister Black, Andrade. I got Bo, but a bunch of people. Big E, like,
I forgot.
With Neville, Sami Zayn. It's just like I got Bo.
Bo was really, really good as NXT champion.
Bo was fucking god tier with that damn championship. It's just he peaked too early to where NXT peaked, and now it's the problem.
The early days of NXT
as soon as he dropped the belt, the NXT peaked, and then he got called up, and that was the issue. Like take Neville out the picture, right? And leave Bo with the title, to where he faces Sami Zayn and Sami Zayn knocks off Bo Dallas. Yeah, Bo Dallas would have been a legend in NXT. He probably is now, but if you take away the Neville rivalry, I mean, May and I got the first NXT premium live event, but that's neither here nor there. Last topic, I did want to ask Barry 5 push 5 for AEW. So we're not gonna name jobbers. I want Fuego del Sol on niggas you want to fire.
Okay,
5.
Yeah. Oh damn!
Listen.
This is hard because I got to redo this list now.
No, we're not doing jobbers. The fuck? Fire 5 mid card to main eventers, right?
Whew.
And then for the push, I will name a title, and you will push a person to that title. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Hollywood says a fire 5 mid card to main eventers. It could be tag team, women, anybody that's a mid carder to a main eventer in AEW right now.
Fire 5 of them?
Fire.
Can
Fire 5.
Can we do 3? 5 is
No,
tough.
we're doing 5. We're doing 5 plus.
I got fire 5 niggas.
Send them to the unemployment line.
I mean, I got fire. All right. Damn, bro, you gonna put me on the spot like that? Right.
Listen, they could be announcers. They could be no managers, but you can add announcers too.
All right, I can get rid of some announcers.
Yeah.
No, I'll let the announcers. I'll let them niggas keep their job.
Oh no, I'm firing. I'm firing at least one announcer.
Jesus, if you say JR, I'm fucking. Never mind. I can't even say that.
Listen, JR can dip.
The announcer is JR.
JR cannot dip.
Man,
I'll put you in the fucking gallows.
No, JR can stay. That's. I mean, I ain't gonna get rid of
Fine.
Let's fire 5 niggas. That's it.
Fine, I'm not firing JR. I'm looking at. I'm doing my list now.
Are we going to round table? We could do round table. My icon is a round table.
No. Okay.
I don't know who to fire.
I got my fire 5 and I got my push 5.
No, because when I push, I'm gonna name a championship. You push that push into that champion.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
All right, name a person that you're on fire.
Brian Cage.
Is he even on the roster?
Yes, he is. He's part of a new.
He's not.
He's part of a new stable with Tully Blanchard, and it's Tully, Brian Cage. I forget the other 2 dudes' names from Ring of Honor, and Jonathan Gresham just joined him.
No way in hell he's on the roster still. I thought they'd been fired him.
No, Tony Khan re-upped his contract because he's going to move him to Ring of Honor.
Jesus Christ! All right, cool. Next.
Butcher and the Blade. As much as I love them, they're not. They're like elevated jobbers at this point.
Yeah. I second Butcher and Blade.
And I love Butcher and Blade, and I love.
I'll third that one. Yeah.
I would fire Lance Archer.
Facts.
I'll
second that one.
I can't fire Lance Archer. They're just using them wrong.
That's the point. That's my reasoning, because they're using them wrong. And if you think about it, he's almost always the first challenger for the world championship when they get a new championship.
Hey, guess what? I'm firing Ortiz. There you go. Hate me if you want. I'm firing Ortiz.
I'd fire Diamante.
Diamante. Oh my God.
Sorry, Kiera. Sorry. Your boo-boo's got to go. And Sonny Kiss.
You can't fire. Sonny Kiss is a jobber. We're not doing.
You got there.
I said a mid-carder. If you want dark, then
Anthony Ogogo.
He's still in the company.
Yes, he is.
It is high. I third Anthony Ogogo, even though I think it's a fucking jobber.
Because again, they're using him wrong.
So
Who?
I got Anthony. I'll take Anthony Ogogo and I say Anthony Ogogo, Ortiz, and Butcher and Blade. So that's 3 for me.
Yeah, I got Butcher and Blade. Archer. He can get up out of there. Mm, who else?
I'm going Vicky Guerrero. I'm sorry.
Actually, yeah. I would, Let me take away Diamante. Vicky.
Yeah,
She's not
Vicky
doing.
definitely.
Yeah.
She could get the fuck up out of there.
She could skate.
She's not doing anything. Nyla Rose does not need anybody to talk for her at all. She's amazing on the mic. Her social media game is on point. She never needed Vicky Guerrero at all. So,
give me a heavy fire one time. Last one. Give me a heavy fire.
A heavy.
Give me a heavy one.
A heavy fire.
Give me a heavy fire. Don't be a coward.
Hangman Page.
There, that's what. See, that's what I like to hear. That's what I love to hear.
We just firing Hangman Page.
Fuck him.
That's
I
crazy.
I can't do the anxiety cowboy gimmick for 3 fucking years. I can't do it. I love that answer.
Hangman. So now I can't say Hangman, so I gotta say somebody else.
Go ahead, give me a heavy fire.
Heavy fire. Sheesh. Heavy fire, huh?
Listen, I fire Hangman and Brian Cage, so
Nobody gives a shit about Brian Cage.
What about Christian Cage?
I love that.
No,
there we go.
You can't fire Christian his gimmick of shitting on wrestlers with dead dads. I can't. That shit is awesome, y'all. I'm sorry. So
I love it.
So Brian Pillman, yo, your dad would be ashamed if he knew that he was with you or when he left. And Griff Karras, you know why I hate you? Because you look like Jungle Boy.
Matter of fact, what about Jack Hager? I can get rid of him.
Not Jack Hager. What a name.
Jack, whatever. Get rid of that nigga. Hager.
Jack Hager.
Rid of that.
But he's protected by Chris Jericho, so I don't know how far that's gonna go.
Yeah, I know, right?
But
I said Ortiz.
I got my 5 push.
All right, so I'm gonna name a title, and you push a wrestler to that title. All Atlantic Championship.
It's so hard to pronounce his name. I need to look at it so I can sound it out. Where's he at? Konosuke Takeshita. Yeah.
We're still using Forbidden Door wrestlers? That's fair.
No,
okay.
he's signed to the company.
Oh, okay.
That's the boy that
he was on Fighter Place.
That's the boy that fought Eddie Kingston on Rampage and fought Moxley Wednesday. He's signed
all Atlantic, not all Pacific Championship. Never mind.
I'm still choosing Konosuke Takeshita.
Because if you take the Japanese flag off it, then it will be all. Never mind. Geography's not my strong suit, but I can understand where I was at.
Mm-hmm.
All Atlantic Championship. Who are you giving it to? Hollywood.
Who's the champion right now?
Pac.
Fuck it, give my nigga Claudio that joint, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to All Ego Ethan Page because he is very much due for something, and he could throw it in fucking Scorpio Sky's face, and they could do a rivalry for it. Makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. AEW Tag Team Championship.
The Acclaimed.
I agree with the claim. No, I don't. I agree with T-Taz.
Or that's tough. Those are the only 2 teams I really want to see as champions, either Acclaimed or Team Taz. So either or is fine. But
I'm getting Team Taz.
I stick by my take, and I'm gonna go the Acclaimed.
Hollywood.
Even though I would like Powerhouse Hobbs to have his own title.
Powerhouse.
You know, I would like him to get his push for a solo singles joint, but I'll take team tag.
Man. All right, TNT Championship.
That's the men's. I actually didn't have any. I TNT Championship. You know what? I'll go with Malachi Black.
Interesting.
Malachi Black.
You could have gave him All Atlantic for all that shit.
TNT champion. So what my nigga Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy. If I'm going TNT Championship, I would go with
TBS.
It's a tough one.
TBS Championship.
No, I said TNT.
TBS Championship is the women's mid-card title. Don't discriminate, Kim.
I didn't give my TNT one, so what the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to say Dante Martin.
Okay, since his brother's injured again.
AEW Championship. Well, we'll say TBS just for honorable mention. I will not discriminate, but AEW Championship.
Are you doing the World Championship or the TBS Championship?
The World Championship, the main one.
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. That was a hard one.
Ricky Starks as the AEW champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you know who I want to see as the AEW champion? Get my nigga.
Punk.
No, I'm good. But get my nigga Eddie Kingston that jump, bro.
Mad King.
Let's give Eddie Kingston the title. Stop playing.
I'll say Bryan Danielson, so he can miss 3 months with the title and just vacate it.
Okay.
All right, TBS title. I'll throw it out there since that is a thing, majiggy.
Jamie Hayter.
Listen, man. Jade Cargill.
She's already the champion.
I don't need her to lose. So I ain't naming nobody.
Jamie Hayter.
For the sake of the question, I'm gonna go Chris Statlander.
I'm fine with Statlander. I could deal with that.
Because my pick for the women's championship push is Chris Statlander.
Either or, she's getting a championship push.
I do think she'll be the one that dethrone Jade.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, and then we'll go back into segregation because our Black Queen lost a championship.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's
the thing, though.
As long as you prepare for that.
If Jade loses, when Jade loses, I actually could see her immediately being elevated to the women's championship title feud. I actually think that's probably what's going to happen.
Well, we're going to get Sheamus versus Drew, so I'm going to watch this.
Again.
Hey, is this a match you're tired of? No, because they like to beat the shit out of each other.
It's so funny. We hate rematches, but if they commit to it, it doesn't get old. This is the complete opposite of Brock and Roman. Sheamus and Drew.
Fucking Ridge Holland. Fuck that nigga. But anyways, best. Okay, last question of the night before we wrap it up. Best non-WWE rivalry you've seen in wrestling.
Oh, for me, it's very, very easy. Taz, Sabu, ECW.
Fire.
They didn't touch each other for a whole year. And then when the match happened, it was just I could pick a couple ECW feuds. Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, Raven.
I know what mine is.
Taz, Sabu for sure.
Hollywood.
I got my joint. I got Tanahashi and Okada. On my joint.
Ooh. Solid New Japan pick.
Yeah. Shout out.
I guess that'll be up to. I guess it'll be up to me. I'm gonna go. It was a TNA rivalry that I didn't like, but I'm drawing a blank of.
You know who.
Oh, another joint. Go ahead.
I got one for TNA.
I got a Ring of Honor one too.
I might for TNA. I'd probably go with.
I was gonna say Jared and Angle.
That was pretty good. I actually might go the Aces and Eights versus the entire roster because you never knew who was going to join. And then when it was like nothing made it was so much chaos. And you look at the rivalry, right? You look at the feud, and nothing made sense of the storyline. But then when Bully Ray got in the ring and said it all out, I was like, oh my god, they tied everything together, and now Bully Ray's world champion.
Right.
But I'll personally, Austin Kong, Gail Kim.
I like that one.
Give them their roses, man. They don't get enough credit for what they do.
Also, a fire Ring of Honor. Joe, I got El Generico, Kevin Stein, bro. That joint was crazy.
You can't go wrong with that one.
Kevin Steen.
Kill Steen, kill.
El Generico, Kevin Steen.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that.
Kill Steen, kill. Yo, can you believe Kevin Owens hasn't held a championship for 5 years?
That's crazy.
Back though. Also, don't forget this show actually came on. If you El Rey Network, Lucha Underground, probably the best wrestling show of its era. It was what WCW wanted to do in the early '90s with the sci-fi shit with wrestling. So if you can go to the El Rey Network, try to find it. All the AEW niggas is in there. All NXT niggas is in there. Swerve was in it.
Hold on. I'll
Ray Phoenix was in it.
Here, I'll
Io Shirai was in it.
I'll say it really, really quickly for you, so you can. So you got it. Evilise, Brian Cage, John Morrison, Black Lotus, Ray Phoenix, Pentagon, Joey Ryan, PJ Black, Chavo, Dega, who else? Ricochet, Ricochet, Shaw Guerrero, Hernandez, Matt Striker, Vampiro, Paul London at one point.
Yeah, Paul London was in there. Hold on. Anthony Price.
Luchasaurus.
Real quick, Anthony Price did ask what was the best group in WWE. And we talked about this earlier. The Rosebuds is the best group in WWE. If you don't believe me, name the roster.
Let me do it for you real quick, Kim. Name who was in the Rosebuds.
Listen, it wasn't DX. It wasn't the Nation of Domination. It wasn't the Shield. It was the fucking Rosebuds because it had everybody in it.
In the Rosebuds, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Braun Strowman, Caleb Conley, Deonna Purrazzo, Kalisto, Elektra Lopez, Leva Bates, Mandy Leon, Mia Yim, Miranda Lees, Nikki Cross, QT Marshall, Renee Michelle, Scarlett Bordeaux, Shanna, Sami Callihan, Taylor Hendricks, Tessa Blanchard, Zelina Vega.
The best group in WWE was fucking rosebuds.
And five of those people are all former world champions.
Facts.
Alexa, Becky, Braun, Tessa Blanchard, and Sami Callihan, all former world champions.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble like that, Anthony. If you think I was going to say the Shield or DX or Legacy, Evolution, so
Listen,
it's the Rosebuds.
We're gonna keep it a bean.
The Rosebuds.
It's the Spirit Squad. Like, I mean, let's just keep it a buck.
Spirit Squad had Dolph, and that's it.
Oh, Sami Callihan was also in Lucha Underground. So was Wade Barrett.
Man.
Shout out to Nexus. Shout out to all the niggas.
Shout out to the New Day.
The Core.
Oh, yeah, the Core.
All right, real quick. Spirit Squad versus Mean Street Posse. Who wins?
Spirit Squad.
I don't know. Pete Gas with the gas.
Spirit Squad and Ziggler takes out everybody by himself.
I don't know. That's debatable.
Listen, with Kenny as backup.
Yeah, Spirit Squad for the win.
Bro.
I'm right with the Mean Street Posse.
The mean Joey Gas with the gas.
Yeah.
Wesley, aka Desmond Xavier, was in Lucha. Yo, Lucha Underground had everybody, yo. Thunder Rosa. I'm just.
Hey, remember Killshot? Remember that guy?
Killshot, aka Swerve.
Yep. Yo, I remember the storyline with him. He had like some fallen Marine partner. Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Jake Hager.
Lucha Underground was some good shit.
Santos Escobar, who was King Cuerno.
Oh shit, he was King Cuerno. Oh my god. Yo, Lucha Underground was so good, yo. It was just an hour. It was just 3 matches in fucking Sci-Fi Channel fucking CGI. And it was just good shit.
Remember NXT was 1 hour and Triple H could book a whole pay-per-view off of 1 hour of NXT for 4 weeks.
But they never had the vignettes. The vignettes for Lucha Underground was just like, and they did 2-part pay-per-views. It's just like, you go to the one pay-per-view today and then you get it the next week. There's some good shit on there. But we're gonna wrap it up real quick. Main Spider Can here, aka put your mom in the figure for a leg lock. I'm still in the Colombian strap match with COVID, so just pray for your boy.
I can't get over the fact that it's a Colombian strap match, not just a strap match. What's the difference between a strap match and a Colombian strap match?
I'm zip tied to this nigga and I can't get off.
You don't think the Nexus was great, but
the first Nexus,
John Cena said, "Get him out of here."
Said, "I'm going to beat you at Survivor Series or SummerSlam."
SummerSlam. Scam.
And Edge and Jericho were like, "Cena, we should not win this match." He was like, "No, I got it." Cena took a 450 splash in a wasteland on the concrete and still won the match. and then after the match, he goes backstage. Edge and Jericho's like, "Yeah, you right. They should have won." Wade Barrett never won the world title.
Buried.
What?
Buried the Nexus.
And they thought giving the team to CM Punk was going to do something. They did absolutely nothing.
The new Nexus with Batista Light in it. What was his name? What was the boy's name?
Mason
Ryan. Mason Ryan.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Not the Wyatts. The Wyatts had 2 good matches. And it was both with the Shield.
I'm taking the New Day over the Wyatts. Any. Mm-hmm.
But appreciate you. Florida Cartel, we all over the place. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, Reddit, all over the place. We still have shows. Make It Make Sense should be on either Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. Of course, we got Locker Room on Mondays. It was a wild show last Monday, but we back with the wildness. Any woman that wants to come up on the Locker Room, just hit the line, and we'll put you on.
These topics for Monday is crazy. It's gonna be
Other than that, support the girls, support Baychan on Tuesdays, roundtables on Wednesdays. What it sound like Thursdays, more guests coming.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna make more live events happen. So
we're gonna leave SummerSlam in 2 weeks, and Austin Theory is gonna be world champion.
Right.
How you feel? I love it.
Jeremy Pierce, Howard's Wrestling Podcast. Tomorrow's show will be the unwarranted push. Not the fact that they got pushed. It was like, there's many things. You shouldn't have been pushed. I'm fine with you being pushed, but you're being pushed at the wrong time. So, I mean, like, stuff like that is how Rey Mysterio gets booed in the Royal Rumble when he's like the ultimate babyface.
Shout out to Summer Scam.
Summerfest. So that's what
Hollywood Sensei.
Yes, sir. Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel, CEO status. You know what I mean? You see at the bottom of the screen. Follow us, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, Reddit. We everywhere. Every social media platform you could think of, the Blur Cartel is there. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow. If you in the comments, send them stars. I mean, if you on the Facebook page, subscribe. You get that premium content. And for me, follow Hollywood_Sensei 215 on TikTok.
Ooh, I just saw something about LeBron James, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong. So
shout out to LeBron.
Yeah, he just.
We holler at y'all.
Go James.
Right,